Hey everyone, it's your girl SolieSims, and today we're doing another landscaping tutorial. And again, it's not a full lot that we're going to be landscaping. This time we're focusing on just the sides here and here, which is basically the platforms that I have just put it to make it look like it's part of the ground, and it's just a bit of a sandy space. I have pulled a lot of items from the debug menu, which I have just layered to make it easier to use. Again, not necessarily meaning that we're going to be using all of these plants. It's just what I felt that would have looked nice in this space. Now, because the house is a bit of a dark color, as you can see, I went with a darker tone. This is actually a pre-made house. I just did a little bit of modifications to it just to give it the look that I desired. This is in Windenburg, and I will be putting up the finished landscape lot up on the gallery. The shell I will not, and the shell of the house, I will not be doing anything other than just that. To whoever who wants to have that house done and finish it themselves, yeah, so basically that's it. And you guys, this tree came with the lot as well. You know how I feel about trees that cast a nice shade. It's perfect. And the reason why I'm starting off in debug menu is because I don't have the better build and buy mod from Twisted Maxi as yet, and that is because at the time of doing this video it hadn't been updated as yet, but we will see how that goes. Anyway, guys, if I do sound a little bit different, it's just because I'm doing the first part of the recording on my phone, and as we go into the tutorial I will be talking just a little bit more, and you guys can have a better idea of what it is I'm doing, and I should be sounding better. Also, if you do hear the fan in the background, it's simply because it's really hot, guys. Those of you who follow me already know that I'm from the Caribbean. It is very, very warm right now, so yeah, I apologize for that. Anyway, let's get into the video. So everyone, we will start with the placing of the bricks, and if you want to have free rotation, you can use the Sims free camera and use both sides of your mouse. You click both sides of your mouse using the Alt button, and you can rotate in whatever direction that you want to have free movement of the object in order to make it curve and fit the curve as it's supposed to, like I'm doing here. So since this one is just a repetitive task, I'm actually going to speed up this process. So now that that's over, we're actually going to start covering up the space. And I know that we laid down this gravel type look, but I also wanted to just, my intention really, I should say, was not to cover it up completely, but I ended up doing it anyway because I felt that it suited the look that I wanted. And I'm using the corner pieces, the curved pieces rather, I should say, of these little filler plants. And the reason why I'm using the curved one is because it fits in the space better. Also, it doesn't bleed over into the edges as much as another one would. And I'm just using Shift and Alt to place them directly as I want whilst copying automatically, and it's a lifesaver, really and truly it is. And then I'm just using the regular square pieces just to get into, well, the square pieces in the area in the back, just to fold that up. And basically that's it. The other good thing is that some of the plants that I chose to use in this space, they blend in so well with that particular ground covering, and I I love it. I love it. I do try to use it sometimes in my more lush builds. So we've just decorated the front porch. I haven't done we're not going to do much with the front porch, really. It's just that one big potted plant, and this other plant that we're using right now, it is another one from the regular build and buy menu, so you can shift click on that as well. I wanted the space to look a little bit big and overgrown, and I don't know, lately that's just what I've been drawn to, and that's what I've been creating. And these little plants from the debug menu, I've sized down twice, just to get it small enough so it fits into the space that we've created for it. And of course, you know how it is with platforms, it raises everything up, and maybe I should have created this space before I created the platform, but I wanted to show you guys kind of a finished look, really, of what it is that I wanted. In the end, I chose not to put any of them too very close to the edge of the stairs where the platforms are, because of course of how it kept raising. But we do have one of the other smaller flowering plants, and you guys will see how I was able to make it work. Yeah, so basically that's it. Now this is another one of my favorite plants, and I normally use this because it looks like grass. I think it's even called not grass or fake grass or something like that. I can't remember, but I've used this one to create the overgrown bush effect. I don't think of it as just grass, okay, maybe, although it kind of is, but it's some kind of a lush type of bush that we're going to decorate with, and then we're just layering around all of these. And again, you see what I mean, guys, that it actually blends in with the background. The colors, of course, that I've gone for is like that orangey, that pink, and purpley, well, actually more purple than pink. And then I did with the more vibrant, like fuchsia colored one, just to lay it in there and see how it goes. Again, I'm always reiterating, guys, as much as I can anyway, that sometimes it is really good to just use repetitive plants in a certain fashion that looks good to your eyes. You don't have to decorate for anybody else but for yourself. Whatever looks good to you, it's your taste, you go ahead and do it. So we're going to do some lighting, and I'm just going to lay it in the planters around the area. This is not a very long tutorial. I'm actually done with this space, but for the sake of taking photos, I actually did the side as well, so you guys can see how that turned out in the screenshots. And I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. We're actually approaching the end. I almost forgot about the plants I wanted to put on top of the faux planters, which of course are the columns. And again, you can use any one of the debug columns in there to create the look that you're going for. And I forgot to color the pots that they're in, but I feel like the white suits as well, so that works very, very well. If there are any types of tutorials for landscaping that you guys would like to see, just let me know, and I'll be more than happy to try to recreate it in the comment section below. Just let me know. Anyway, guys, I will see you again in the next video, and I hope you enjoyed this one. Goodbye.